Today I've got an unboxing of a Honda EU2200i companion 30 amp inverter generator. The reason I bought this is I have a small pop-up camper that's 30 amps. It's an A-frame made by Rockwood. It's a Premier model, a 122 toy hauler. So I put my ATV on the front. It has a small, I believe, 10,000 BTU air compressor, which should be able to handle, this should be able to handle that. The 30 amps do not come along until you get a second 2200 generator and put them in parallel, not series. You have to buy the cables extra for that. Then you can get the full 30 amps. But I don't think mine's going to draw that much. I don't think it'll make 15 amps, but we'll see. But that's the big test. And in the future, my plans for this model is to take that camper to some land that I plan to purchase and run some power tools in my camper, and then eventually have this power the cabin, maybe add some solar and toggle between the two. Use the solar when the solar is not provided enough, have the generator kick on, but that doesn't have an automatic start, so still have to pull start it. Maybe by that time get a different generator with a battery in it, but in the meantime this is going to suit most of my needs. So let's go ahead and unbox it. Don't cut into anything too important while I'm filming. Can't really see. There we go, it's the owner's manual. That aside, just a box. There it is, and the plastic. I will pull that out next and come back. So one thing I didn't notice when I first opened it up is it says there's no oil in it. And at the bottom of the box, there's no oil in the box. So I'm gonna have to find out if I have to buy oil. So it's actually considerably bigger than I thought it was gonna be. It does come with Bluetooth, which I like. I can monitor it on the app. There's my 30 amp plug. Regular 12 or 20 amp. But see here, only when I'm in parallel you get 30 and 20, otherwise you get left at 120, 15 amps. I don't know if I showed that. The AC output's 120, 15 amps. As it sets, you will not get 30 amps until it's in parallel. You have to get cables for that and ground it on both sides. Looks like there's some circuit protecting right here. Carbon monoxide alarm. And looks like about it. And the eco throttle. Gas on and off. Choke. Direction of engine exhaust, muffler. Inside here, you take this cover off, and there should be a cage on there that you may have to clean periodically. And in here is a spark plug access. But yeah, it's gonna be a nice little generator. engine oil. Fill the engine with oil to the correct level before starting the engine. Lots of different languages. That's what that is. It's on that little string. So in my quest to look at this, I took a butter knife, quarter, whatever. Take this off. So there's the joke. Here's the air box. And quite literally, it has no oil in it. So I plan on buying some oil, I guess. Because it should be up to there at least. And I'll stick that back in place now. And I'll show you the spark plug compartment. So you just lift it here. And you can see there's a spark plug if you ever need to change it. Just throw that in there. Thanks again for watching. So like I said earlier, it didn't come with any oil. I said to fill it up to 14 ounces on a level surface. I think you're more level than that. One thing before that, I just want to point out, you do go to fill it up with fuel. You put this finger down in there. Look at that. There's a nice debris catch. You can always check that to clean out. Get that back in there to follow that. Line that up with that cord cable. Go back down. There you have it. Now, oops. It's like a big old screwdriver. Undo that. Use a big Phillips if you like. And the door comes down. Pull it out. Set that aside. Looks like there's already some oil on here. Manufacturer. Let's clean that up. Maybe put a rag underneath there since they spilled already. There. And then I will add, it says SAE 10W30. So that's what I'll be adding in. And it says other charts for different temperature ranges at your home territory. You can figure that out in your owner's manual. But this is 1 quart. It's obviously more than 14 ounces. So add it in there, see how it goes. So I'm doing this myself for the first time. I used this funnel. And I poured in about, what's that? 28, so 18. So I poured in too much, so should have just done from here to here. No, that's 8, 9, maybe 10. We'll have to see. But I figure once it goes out to there, it's coming out a little bit. It shouldn't keep filling up that little area there. So I'm assuming it's still too full. So just kind of soak that up until it levels out. As you can see, it fills in every time. And then I'll put the cork back in it. I'll fire it up. All right, so the oil's all filled up, filled with gas. We're gonna fire it up for the first time. So we turn the fuel on, choke it. This is cut the cap Says off, on, and then hopefully it doesn't tip over. Mode. I'm just gonna let it run for a minute or so, and then I'm gonna check the oil again. And after it sits for a while, I'm gonna check the oil again. That's pretty quiet. In the meantime, I'm gonna hook up the Bluetooth with the app, and I'll be back. So when I paired the device, I started the generator first, and then tried to pair it. You actually have to have the machine off. Make sure your Bluetooth is on. Start up the app, and then turn pairing on, and then fire up your generator, and it'll find it right away. It won't find it if the generator is running first. Yeah, it's pretty slick. I'll show you the app running, but I don't have the load on it, so it just says 0 anyways, but I'll put a picture of it in the clip. I'll get it. I think I'm all ready to go. Let it run a little bit more and let it cool off and check the oil. I don't think I have to top it off at all anymore, but it should be good to go. You can actually turn the machine off with the app. You have to be within 75 feet. And then when you're done, you can turn it off. You want to spin this cap to off. Power. Off. That's it. Next video will probably be hooking it up to my RV and see if the air conditioning works. If the air conditioning works, does it work with the lights? Does it work with the microwave? Does it work with the fridge? Should be interesting. Thanks for watching. Much quieter on the ground.